I started His Daughters because I know a lot of women in my life, and I've always been really curious about their experience as a woman, and especially as a member of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, and women's experience just as being a Christian. So I wanted to create a space where we could talk about life and the experiences we had and the questions that we had. So it started with me, and I began reaching out to women I knew and interviewing them. At first, I just asked kind of random questions about their faith, and then I later chose to focus on one theme per month. The page started with 0 followers. I had posts on Instagram and Twitter, and my engagement was 0 at first, but then it slowly began to rise. I chose to post every Tuesday and Friday, and I noticed my Friday posts did get more engagement than my Tuesday posts. I was a little disappointed not to see any comments really happening, because that's why I started the page, was I wanted a place for people to have a conversation, but I was simply glad that people were noticing it. I set up my posts using a photograph of my subject, and my caption included a quote from their interview. On Twitter, I had a picture of the quote alongside the picture of the subject, and my caption was a question that had to do with the story they told and an excerpt from the quote. My most successful post was this one. I had an engagement rate of 51%, when my normal posts received an engagement rate of about 25%. Today, my channel has 61 followers on Instagram and 9 followers on Twitter, and it is growing steadily. I have grown a lot as a social media practitioner. I've actually paid a lot more attention to the strategies people use to boost their channels. I also pay attention to what they're really trying to communicate. I've also learned that I want to keep doing this. I have really enjoyed this semester and doing this and getting to know the women that I've interviewed, and I have a lot of improvements in my head on how I can build this brand and make it better, and so I'm actually really excited to keep it going.